Jai Swaminarayan. Dear devotees, in our last video, you understood the spiritual benefits, economic benefits, relational benefits, and personal benefits of applying Tilak Tika on our forehead. But people ask many questions about Tilak Tika out of curiosity. That what is the origin of Tilak Tika? What does the shape of Tilak Tika signify? And why do we apply Tilak Tika on our forehead, on our chest, and on our both the arms? And one of the most asked questions, especially by the young devotees, that how to remain strong when someone criticizes on our Tilak Tika. Dear devotees, in today's video you will get the answer of these 4 questions. If you will understand, if you will apply in your life, it will strengthen your faith in the God. It will strengthen your faith in Bhagwan Swaminarayan. Now the first question is, what is the origin of Tilak Tika and what is that originating story behind Tilak Tika? Dear devotees, once upon a time in Panchala village, Bhagwan Swaminarayan gathered all the saints and devotees and gave them the pious clay of Gopi lake. It was very smooth like a sandal paste. Bhagwan Swaminarayan said to them that tomorrow you have to come to the assembly by applying tilak with this pious clay of Gopi lake and tika with the kumkum. Next day morning, all the saints and devotees gathered in the assembly. By seeing everyone, Bhagwan Swaminarayan was smiling like anything out of joy because everybody were having different shapes on their forehead. Everybody were having the different shapes of tilak and tika on their forehead. Somebody kept horizontal tilak, while somebody kept the vertical tilak. Somebody put the round tika, while somebody put the long tika. Likewise, everybody were having the different shapes of Tilak Tika. There was no common shape of Tilak Tika. Afterwards, Bhagwan Swaminarayan called Sadguru Sri Gunaditanand Swami from the assembly. Gunaditanand Swami came to Maharaj. He did pranam to Maharaj. Bhagwan Swaminarayan stood up from his throne. Bhagwan Swaminarayan took the pious clay of Gopi lake. Himself, he applied the tilak and kumkum tika on the forehead of Sadguru Sri Gunaditanand Swami. Afterwards, Bhagwan Swaminarayan presented Gunaditanand Swami to whole assembly and said that today onwards, we all will apply same kind of tilak and kumkum tika on our forehead. Thus, the tradition of Tilak Tika was initiated and innovated by Supreme Godhead Bhagwan Swaminarayan himself. Bhagwan Swaminarayan also gave command in Shikshapatri to apply tilak and tika on our forehead with the sanctified Chandan and Kumkum. As a proud devotee of Bhagwan Swaminarayan, we must apply tilak and tika on our forehead for every day and for the whole day. Now the second question is, what does the shape of Tilak Tika signify? What is the significance and sentiments behind Tilak Tika? Dear devotees, you might have observed people when cricket match is going on, India versus Pakistan, people color their full face with the Indian flag colors and they wave the Indian flags. Have you ever thought why do they do like that? What do they get by doing so? Do they get more money by doing like that? You might have also seen people having some kind of names, tattoos on their arms, on their hands, on their chest. Why do they keep it like that? What do they get by keeping tattoos and names on their body? What does it indicate? Dear devotees, it indicates the deep emotion, deep attachment, deep love towards their beloved ones, towards their beloved nation. Similarly, when we apply tilak and tika on our forehead, it shows our deep love, deep emotion, devotion towards God, towards Bhagwan Swaminarayan. Dear devotees, the shape of tilak represents the pious charnarvind of God, pious feet of God. The shape of tilak is derived out of the shape of pious feet of God. It's not just a shape, it's not just a tilak, It's the pious Charanarvind of God which we put on our forehead. And this round Kumkum Tika signifies, it represents the devotee of God. Applying Kumkum Tika at the center of Tilak, it signifies that we have completely surrendered ourselves at the pious feet of God. It signifies our devotion and surrenderance towards the God. It also signifies that we are the Sevak of God. We are the Sevak of Bhagwan Swaminarayan. And the place of Sevak is always at the center of pious feet of God, always in the service of God. This round shape represents the center. What does it mean? Each and every activities and actions of a devotee should be God-centric. Each and every activity should be to please his beloved God. Now the third question is, why do we apply Tilak and Tika on our forehead, on our chest and on our both the arms? What is the significance behind it? Dear devotees, let's understand one by one. First of all, why Tilak Tika on our forehead? Forehead is the place between two eyebrows, and this is the center point from which all the thoughts arise. When we apply Tilak and Tika on our forehead, God resides in our intelligence and inspires the auspicious thoughts in our mind. Now, why do we apply Tilak and Tika on our chest? Chest is the site of heart, where all the emotions and feelings arise from. When we apply Tilak and Tika on our chest, God inspires the good feelings, good emotions, and removes the immoral feelings and emotions. Now, why Tilak Tika on our both the arms? Our both the hands, our arms are the symbol of strength, symbol of karma. When we apply Tilak Tika on our both the arms, God inspires our hands, our arms to always perform the righteous actions, righteous acts. So in this way, to make our thoughts, our emotion and our action purified and auspicious, we apply Tilak and Tika on our forehead, on our chest and on our both the arms. Now the last and most important question is, how to remain strong when someone criticizes us for applying Tilak Tika. Many times young devotees come to Swamiji and they say that when we apply Tilak Tika on our forehead and then when we go to the college or go to the job, other people, they criticize us, they make fun of us, they tease us and they ask number of questions that why do you apply Tilak Tika on your forehead? You are living in the modern era, you are living in the 21st century. Update yourself. Still, are you following the old tradition? They ask number of questions. And if we try to convince them, if we try to answer them, they don't listen. They don't care our answer. What to do at that moment? How to respond to that criticism? How to respond to this critical situation? Dear devotees, first of all, you must understand the psychology behind the criticism. Why do people criticize others? Remember, people criticize those who are doing better than them. People criticize those who are doing better than them. If someone is criticizing you, you should feel happy because you are doing something better than him. When you apply Tilak and Tika on your forehead, that means you are being better than them. You are becoming different than them. So they are criticizing you. And they will try to disturb you, they will try to bring you down up to their level. And one more important thing to understand, that people criticize more when you react. Make a sense? People criticize more when you react. For example, you have applied Tilak Tika on your forehead and somebody started teasing you with whatsoever words and you become angry, you got disturbed, you shouted on him to stop teasing you. Tell me, will they stop teasing you or will they tease you more? If you are an experienced devotee, definitely you would say they will tease more. When you react, they enjoy. When you get disturbed, they enjoy. When you give up what you are following, they succeed. So now what should be the ideal response to that criticism? How to respond to this situation? Dear devotees, just remain silent and give smile to them. Your silence and your smile will make them helpless to stop teasing you. Of course, they will not stop within one day, but whenever they are criticizing, teasing you, your response is same, silence and smile. One day, definitely they will stop teasing you, because they think that they are not succeeding to disturb you. Nothing is happening to you by their criticism. They will stop you one day. And sometimes it also happens that if you follow strongly whatever you are following, one day they will respect you. They will believe you as an ideal person. Now the question is, who can apply Tilak Tika bravely in any situation? Who can? Dear devotees, there is only one feeling. If you have it, you can apply Tilak Tika bravely in any situation. And if you don't have it, you can't do that. Which is that feeling? That's the strong feeling of proud as being a devotee of Bhagwan Swaminarayan. When you understand the glory of Bhagwan Swaminarayan by the satsang of saints, and when you are feeling proud of being devotee of Bhagwan Swaminarayan, you will become a criticism proof. No criticism, no teasing, not the fun of the people can affect you. So dear devotees, let's all of us proudly and bravely apply Tilak and Tika on our forehead in any situation. And let's represent our love for Supreme Godhead, Bhagwan Sri Swaminarayan. Thank you. Jai Swaminarayan.